Hello guys, gdasboi here. If you've been keeping up with my Instagram, you probably know the stuff that happened with my ex Sasaeng group. However, that's just the short version. I want to share my experience of being a Sasaeng group member and how killing it was. First, how did I get into this group? Back in the beginning of 2017, I was really obsessed with K-pop. I still am kind of lol, but not as much. Even though I had quite some K-pop friends in real life, I wanted more, so I joined the K-pop amino community. I think everyone knows this app, so I don't need to explain much further about what it is. I joined some of their chats, and in about a month or so I managed to have this friend group. And we were all very into BTS, EXO and Twice. We would share pictures, updates and just funny things in the chat about our favorite groups. In total there were 5 of us. We all lived very far away from each other, so meeting up was never brought up, but I did know what they looked like because of video chats. It was all super innocent and nice until this one girl, let's call her Melon, said that she had some never seen before pictures of Jungkook. We were all like, what sis? She showed them to us but made us promise to never ever show it to anyone else. It was about 8 months of us being this friend group online, so we were pretty close and considered ourselves an online K-pop girl gang. We'd even made up our own K-pop girl group where I was the main rapper, lol, but yeah, so we kept our promises. Of course we asked where she got them from, because those pictures looked super legit, and she was right, we had never seen them before, and believe me, we had dug deep. Melon never gave us a direct answer. She was always so vague about the origin of those pictures. She talked less frequently to us, and it seemed like she just never was online anymore. This other girl, Papaya, who was more close with her, was really sad about Melon being so distant, so she tried video calling her, but Melon never picked up. Me and the others tried it too, but without success. Not long after, Melon left our group chat without saying a word. We were very shocked. We texted her like crazy, called her, reached out to her social media, but she deleted everything. She was just gone. We were concerned, but realized it must be some personal issues she was going through, and what else could we do? We didn't know much about her anyways. So we continued as a group of 4 friends talking about K-pop. Sadly, we were starting to forget about our dear friend Melon. That was until she suddenly emailed us, or yeah, she emailed Papaya, but it was for all of us. Yes, she emailed. We were like, what, why would she email us? So weird. I mean, no friend does that anymore, am I right? She was kind of aggressive but also sounded desperate in the mail. One thing that caught our eye is that she blamed us, or one of us, for having made a big mistake. I was super confused. What mistake? Then, as we read further, we found out the picture was posted to another K-pop amino group. She said one of us must have done it and that she was in trouble. However, she is willing to stay friends but just really wants to know who did it. So there was me, Papaya, Apple and Mango staring aimlessly at the screen. We didn't know what she meant by being in trouble. But one thing that scared us is that she said she knew what we looked like and could easily track us down. Papaya was in denial, claiming that this is never something Melon could do. So she sent an email back saying this was bullshit and to stop trolling whoever it was, and of course she also said that we never shared anything about the Jungkook photo, which later turned out to be not true, as one of us did in fact send it to another group for money. In no time, we received a response from Melon where she sent us a link to a YouTube video, which was only available to those with the link. She talked about it, showing her face and shiz, and that's when we knew it was really Melon. She said she had joined a Sasaeng group while she was still in our friend group, and that was where she got the photo from. Melon said she got accepted via Twitter because she provided evidence for having great coding skills, and for some reason one of the Sasaeng group members thought she would be able to hack. She knew she wasn't allowed to send info to anyone, but she was just really excited about the Jungkook photos and wanted us to see them too. By the way, these photos are not nude photos or anything like that. Well, long story short, once Sasaeng found out, and the whole group realized the newbie must have shared them to others.
Suck.
Via they found out it was indeed Melon. So Melon explained she was pissed at us and broke contact. Also, her Sasaeng group kicked her out and kept sending her nasty messages. She was bullied and tormented by them, and finally asked us about why or who spread the pictures to another group. We all denied it, obviously. Melon didn't respond after. The four of us were so disturbed. What had Melon gotten herself into? We tried to forget about the whole incident, but I knew there was this tense feeling because there was the possibility that one of us was lying and did send the Jungkook photos. It turned out to be Apple. She video called us, crying, saying she needed to get it off her chest. She needed money at the time and sold the Jungkook photos to this other group. We couldn't believe it, honestly. Papaya was so mad at Apple that she immediately reached out to Melon, even though Apple said that she wished for us to keep it to ourselves for some time, until she was ready to confess it herself. Well, this is where the real drama began between our group. My nickname was Kiwi, and Mango seemed to be the only friends left. So, Papaya and Melon were best friends again. And Melon was a hypocrite because she began doing the same to Apple like the Sasaeng group did to her. Meanwhile, the other Sasaeng group that paid for JK photos sided with Apple and let her into their group. This is the group where I eventually ended up at, and boy, I don't even understand how. I'm gonna stop this video now because you are sick of this robot voice, lol. I will do more parts about what happened with that Sasaeng group. Stay tuned. By the way, this channel is going to cover K-pop stories. I'm working on fixing my mic, bear with this voice LM file.